Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have Sean Casey with me, who is my physical preparation coach. Today we wanted to do a short video where we sort of do 3 exercises which can give you more power in your smash.
Vacademy, powered by Biktr Aksel Sen.
Even though, you know, the skill and your timing on court is really important, you can do many things in the gym which can help you. I'll let Sean do most of the talking while I do the exercises, and hopefully you like this video. Let's get to it.
All right, the first exercise that we're going to be doing today is going to be focusing on that overhead motion as well as kind of coordinating with the core muscles. What I'm going to do is from a back angle, Victor's going to raise his arm up. We're doing both arms, starting with the weaker one first. All right, what he's doing while he's in this position, he's thinking about kind of tucking his belly button up and in while squeezing his butt muscles. I'm going to be off to the side. All he's doing is coming across his body and back up. You can do this from different angles. Victor's keeping his body nice and tall, keeping that posture. With this exercise, you can do anywhere from 8 to 15. The key thing we're doing this, we're not necessarily looking for crazy power coming forward. We're looking more of just for the general stability as you're coming from the different angles. All right, once you do one arm, we're switching to the other side. Again, Victor's thinking about pulling his belly button in, keeping his core tight, squeezing his butt cheeks. The key thing I always remind athletes as we're doing this is to make sure you're breathing. Sometimes when you're doing this exercise, you can get so focused on the thing, you forget that you also have to have a normal breath. All right, how do you feel on that?
Pretty good.
Excellent, excellent. All right, let's go to the second exercise. We just got done working the front end of the smash. We also want to think about working the reverse muscles. So we're just doing some half kneeling dumbbell diagonals. He's going to start just with the weight along his opposite hip. Victor's going to come up. As he's coming up, he's kind of rotating his thumb so it's pointing backwards, and he's letting his eyes follow that motion. We're trying to make a nice narrow base with the heel right underneath the knee. Again, reaching nice and tall towards the ceiling. While he's doing that, he's also squeezing his hip muscles. And kind of like we talked about the first exercise, he's thinking about drawing in, keeping his core nice and firm throughout the motion. If you don't have a dumbbell, you can use something as basic as a soup can to help with that motion as you're going through. With the number of reps, I'm usually doing between, again, 8 to 15 reps on that side. Similar to the first exercise, we're not necessarily going for crazy power. I want it to be a nice controlled motion. And some of the other exercises, you always want to make sure that you're doing both sides. The next exercise that we're going to do today is going to be the kettlebell deadlift. The kettlebell deadlift is going to help with lower body power as we're coming up into that jump smash. The higher the angle that we're able to get, the steeper it's going to be for your opponent to try to return. What we're going to use is a kettlebell. If you don't have a kettlebell at home, if you just want to fill a bag up with, something heavier, that works just as well. Feet are going to be roughly about hip width apart. The key thing when he gets in this position, we're going for a relatively flat back. The one thing we want to avoid is getting the rounded position at the back. That's where you're going to get your disc issues and bulging disc. Feet can be straight or just slightly angled. The key thing is when he stands up, he's coming up. Notice how he's standing nice and straight up. A lot of times when I see people do this exercise, they'll stand up and they won't fully lock out their hips at the top position. He gently touches the ground, comes up again. Doing roughly 4 to 8 reps. Now Victor has a very good range of motion. If you find that your range of motion isn't as good where you start to round at the bottom, what you can do is move over to a platform that's raised off the ground a little bit. He can use that kind of as his bottom range, and once he touches the top of the platform, he can go up high. The one thing that's important is that we never force range of motion. Today we did 3 basic exercises that will help with your smash power. Just kind of a quick summary. We're working on strength coming across your body, coordinating with the core stability. Then we're also working that reverse range of motion. And then we concluded with the kettlebell deadlift to work on lower body power so we could jump higher and get a steeper smash angle against your opponent. I hope you've enjoyed these exercises, and I look forward to doing more of these in the future. I finished that weird.
Remember to subscribe and leave a comment down below. We always enjoy hearing from you guys.
Learn from the best. Subscribe now.